John Kelly, there was an article from The Atlantic, which seems about as fake as you can possibly get. They drop it 2 weeks before the election. They're like, Trump loves Hitler. Did you know that? He loves him. They're like cousins and BFFs. In fact, Trump is Hitler. It was insane. It was a dumb article. It was from John Kelly, the same guy who's got an axe to grind with Trump. So they dropped that out and everybody's talking about it like it matters, like it's anything consequential. And there's a lot of people saying, even Mark Halperin had a post that was getting some virality yesterday. And we like Mark Halperin. I think he's a fair dude from what we can tell. But he was explaining that somebody's shopping a story around. And he said, if it is true, in fact, here, while we're talking about it, we'll just go and just listen to him talk about it. Because if it is true, then it will end Trump's campaign. And you go, oh, really? What is it going to be? You guys, like literally, there's no credibility. This is the problem with people who've cried wolf way too much. They cry wolf all the time. They say Trump was colluding with the Russians. He got urinated on. Okay. Trump was colluding with Putin through the Yoda phones and then calling to put pressure to get Biden and all the things, right? Okay, whatever. Then Trump's an insurrectionist. Okay. Then Trump is going to deport everyone and prosecute his political opponents and blah, blah, blah. It's like nonstop. Nobody cares anymore. Insurrectionist. He's going to take over the world. He's a threat to democracy. So they can come. I don't know what they're going to come out with. What could be so damaging? Unless it's Trump, like on video doing something, right? Or something like that. But if it's like, oh, Trump had a relationship with President Xi of China, you're like, whatever you guys say. No one believes you. No one. That's your fault, unfortunately. No one believes you because you're liars. So here was the clip from Mark Halperin. He was saying, look, there's a bunch of people out who are trying to shop these stories. And if it was true, it could be damning, but it's not true. So here he is.
And the point I was making is there's all sorts of things being floated out there. Maybe Jeffrey Goldberg just happened to finish the story 2 weeks before the election. I'm sure Sean will have a point of view about.
Yeah, convenient.
I know of one story that's been pitched to a major newspaper and to me, and for all I know to many others, that I don't believe is true. But if it's true, as I said yesterday, it would end Donald Trump's campaign. Just as if the accusations now thoroughly debunked and attributed by American intelligence to Russia about Tim Walz, if those were true, it would end his campaign. What we're seeing in the final days is a point I was making.
Is it an underage minor thing? Is that what we're talking about? So again, the Tim Walz, remember there were the claims that he did something to some kid somewhere, sometime at some location, whatever. And it was spread around by that account that we've had a lot of questionable concerns about for a while. And didn't seem credible last time with the ABC whistleblower stuff. And anyways, we now know that account deleted itself and then was gone. And okay, was that a Russian hack or something like that? Was that Russians? And those were allegations about minors, which was totally lacking in credibility. So is it that again? Is it something like that or what? Because we already had the grab him by the purse tape. That didn't do it. Bergdorf tape. That didn't do it. We got the $500 million Letitia James fraud. That didn't do it. Classified documents. That didn't do it. J6 insurrection is nope. Tried to impeach him twice. Nope. What else? What else is it?
Actors who want a certain outcome are on social media and in pitches to reporters, and in the case of The Atlantic, Jeffrey Goldberg writing himself, are trying to affect the end of the race because they're so desperate to try to pull a Comey.
Yeah.
I'm not pursuing the story. I don't think it's true. People in Mar-a-Lago, calm down. All I'm saying is there are people out there pitching stuff. And if it were true, it would end his campaign. But if someone pitched me a story that said Trump is a Martian, that might not end his campaign. People might think that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. That'd be awesome. Kidding me. Is that why he's working with Elon? We knew it.
There's stuff like that.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what it would be that would end Trump's campaign. If he had Epstein, something like that. But again, honestly, I think that nobody would believe it anyways. Even if it were true, we'd be going, you're right. What, from the lying DOJ? What is it, Russians again? Give me a break, liars. It's been like season 3 of this. 2016, more Russia. 2020, more Russia. We're back in season 3. Doing it again. They've wrecked their own credibility. Nobody believes them. So that's what happens. That's the parable of the boy who cries wolf. Not supposed to do it.